Hello everyone, my name is Saad Amir and I won't be deliberately making this video longer or pleading you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's get straight to the point. The purpose of today's video is basically the importance of GRE in the market. Now I need to highlight some very important points. So these are going to benefit you or others when they're taking the GRE. A lot of people ask me the same question, that why should we give the GRE if we have a really good GPA, for example a 3.8 or a 3.6, whatever is your cutoff for a good GPA. Now this is a very tricky question, to be honest. I mean, like, this can go both ways because this doesn't have any definite answer. So another example that I can give you is of India. A lot of friends there and they tell me how difficult it is and how competitive it is. So following that, I would say that a person who has a GPA of around a 3.3, I'm not sure what their grading scale is, I'll be very honest. I think it might be out of 4 or out of 3. But a person who, for assuming it is on a scale of 4, so if he has a 3.3, I'm sure that is more valuable and holds more importance than a person who has a 4.0. I will again repeat, a 4.0 from any low tier university. So admission committees are pretty smart, and you would be thinking that this question isn't even valid because admission committees will research on all the universities and would know the criteria and the benchmarks and how competitive it is, because rankings are everywhere now. Very good question. So for example, IIT is very difficult to get into and the pressure is real. I'm sure they have the rankings and would know where each university lies, but if they have a standardized test and a proper testing tool, just answer one question: why wouldn't they prefer that rather than researching into all the universities? Like everyone, literally the entire world is on the same page while giving the GRE. It is so objective. I think you have got the point of the standardization and the importance of GRE as a whole. Also the fact that ETS is a huge organization and it has its R&D departments that does all the research. So I'm sure they know what they're doing. And if they didn't know that, they would be out of the business right now. So you can take my example. I was never a nerd or a theta who used to study 24/7. I was always into sports and extracurriculars. Please don't judge me by my chubbiness, but yeah. So I was always into sports and other extracurriculars. My GPA, I wouldn't want to lie about it, was a 3.35 out of 4. I am an economics major. I know it's pretty decent. But if you compare it to other students, I'm sure there would be so many people who have a 4.2 and from very good universities. So your next question would be that if you have a 3.35, did GRE actually help you? The answer is yes. I got an admission, alhamdulillah, at the Duke's Fuqua Business School. So a GRE is a game changer, in my opinion, if you make it big. So your next question would be that could you give an example of a person who basically had his game changed by GRE? The answer is I am sitting right in front of you. I'm not bragging about myself or anything, but yeah, GRE is a game changer. I am in no way a role model for anyone. But yeah, GRE is a game changer, I guess, for everyone if they make it big. This can be reiterated by the fact that I've got admits in very good schools. I'll name one, Duke's Fuqua Business School. So yeah, I had a 3.35 GPA. I would again say this. Boys and girls, I usually get thirsty while making the video, so please allow me to drink water. Thank you, and I'm sorry for wasting 3 seconds of your time. But I think it's better than listening to. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel repeatedly. So I would be moving on to the next question, that is that how would my lessons or videos help you channel your energy positively? So by now I think you would have an idea that I basically concentrate on the approach of the question and the approach of the exam rather than solving questions like crazy. Mm, ah, mm, ah. This is a very personal choice, but to be honest, it didn't work for me. It never worked for me practicing a lot of questions. So my gist is that you can practice all you want, but you won't get the score unless and until you believe in the learning aspect and the approach. I cannot even stress the importance of the approach in this exam. This exam is an art. It is more of a science. I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to reiterate this. I don't know how to highlight the importance of this. I can only say this repeatedly that please, 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 please. No, not talking about subscribing to my YouTube channel. No, not please. I would again say please. I would again say please. Concentrate on the learning aspect rather than solving questions repeatedly. I'm sure there are a lot of geniuses out there who can solve all the questions and better than me, I'm sure. And they might have even scored really good on the GRE, I'm sure about that also. But the next question is that did they really actually learn something? That is the question. Did they actually learn something? I would like to end this video with some magic.
ये देख रही है, ये देख असली असली 50 तोला कितना 50 तोला